Hey guys, I'm doing this video actually for one of my online clients, but I think it's some pretty good information that a lot of you are going to benefit from. So I just said, I'll put it in my social media. And the thing is, the guy is skinny fat. When you're skinny fat, you always have this cut or bulk question. We got on a Skype call, we were talking. He said he actually liked a look that I had when I was doing one of my older bulking diets. So I was thick around the waist, but I was like big. I wasn't exactly ripped, I wasn't lean, but you could see muscle definition because of the sheer amount of muscle I had built up on the bulking diet. Then he kind of like sent me another message asking me about what would happen to his love handles, okay? Like, would his love handles get worse, okay? Which is, once again, what I call the skinny fat paradigm, or skinny fat paradox, rather. You have like fat around your waist, but you don't have a whole lot of muscle. So if you start bulking, your chest, your shoulders, your arms look better, but you may think you're getting fat. So then you start to cut. Well, you lose the love handles, but you also, even if it's just fat you're losing across your chest and your shoulders, you look like you're losing muscle, okay? So you go back and forth and you never really get anywhere, okay? That's why I call it a paradox. So let's go ahead and talk about how to assess your physique. So I'm 5'9", okay? The guy I'm talking about is 6'4", so he's considerably taller than me. Okay, I have like just slightly under a 34-inch waist right now, and he has, I think it was 35 and a little bit more. So we're basically the same waist size considering how much taller he is, okay? Now, I look different, even though I may have the same amount of body fat as he does, okay? And the reason is, underneath my body fat, I have a lot more muscle than he does, okay? So for instance, how is it that with a 34-inch waist, I have something resembling abs? I know I'm not ripped, I know I'm not shredded, but I have something resembling abs, okay? How come, yes, I have booby fat, okay, but I also have like, almost like some striations coming in my chest. I do have a lot of fat on my tricep, I have fat on my deltoid and everything, but I do have a little bit of separation coming in here. So how is that? How is it that even though we probably have a same amount of fat, I have a lot more definition? And the fact is, about 2 years, I've been doing a lot of lean bulking. I pulled it in a couple times and did a little bit of a cut. Right now I'm doing more of a recomp, but in general, I've been concentrating on building muscle through building strength without building fat, okay? So let's go ahead and talk about this client of mine, okay? The reason that I have something resembling abs is because I have real ab muscles. Like, I don't just have muscle here. These are very well-developed muscles. You talk about like big biceps, I have big abdominal muscles. Now, because of that, even though I have fat on my stomach, they're big enough to push through. My serratus, a lot of people are lean and don't have serratus, but I've got pretty well developed, you can actually see my serratus muscles right now, even though I'm fat. It's a 34-inch waist. I should not have a 34-inch waist and have abs. Okay, and like I said, the same thing about the rest of my body. How come you could almost see like little striations in my chest, even though I'm not lean enough. So the point I want to make is, if you go into a proper lean bulk, not even a deficit, a maintenance, maybe a little bit over maintenance calories, and you concentrate on getting stronger. If you concentrate on getting stronger using hard, heavy movements, you are going to build strength. And if you build strength, you are going to build muscle. So even if this guy, this client of mine, does not lose fat, okay, even if he does not lose actual body fat, by increasing the amount of muscle, two things will happen. First of all, his body fat will go down because his fat weight will stay the same, but his lean mass will increase due to the amount of muscle he's building. So relatively speaking, even though he doesn't lose fat, his body fat percentage will go lower because his lean mass will go higher, number one. Number two, when you build a muscle, it pokes through, okay? When you build muscle, it pokes through, whether you're wearing a shirt and it pokes through and you can see your muscles underneath the shirt, or whether, you have fat on you and, the muscle is poking through the fat, which is my case right now. So if somebody has very little muscle, I really suggest against a skinny fat guy cutting, because he's really going to look like a skeleton when he's done. If you lean bulk, if you do not increase your waist measurement at all, okay, you just feed your body in a way that you can build strength, therefore build muscle, okay, while not increasing your body fat percentage, you will, in the short term, look and feel a lot better, because you'll have more muscle underneath the fat that will show through the fat. And second, you will, at one point in the future, be able to kind of pull it in and then pull out the real muscle definition. Because if you guys follow me, on Instagram, you'll know that what I've been doing is I've been saying, I got a 34-inch waist. If I lose 2 inches, I'll be very cut. If I lose 3 inches, I'll be very, very ripped, okay? So the point is, right now, just because of the sheer amount that I've got some muscle mass on me, you can still see the definition underneath the fat. If I just go ahead, and I don't even have to build muscle, I don't have to get stronger. If I just maintain what I've got, pull in the calories a little bit, okay, and just lose, like I said, 2-3 inches, I will be like, world-class ripped, okay, because of the time that I've spent bulking, lean bulking, without getting fat. So anyway, like I said, that's just something to check out. And like I said, for my client, I've got love handles too, okay? So like I said, these are going to go away in the next couple weeks, or next few weeks perhaps. But yeah, I still have love handles too, just like my client does. But because I've been lean bulking without gaining fat, I have love handles, I have back fat, and I have something resembling abs serratus, chest striations. All right, hope this helps. If you have any questions, just go ahead and comment, and I'll try to get back to you.